Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, December 19th, 2017. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, we'll bring you highlights from the Shelbyville Christmas Parade. American Legion Big Brothers was busy this weekend, and we'll tell you why you need to make sure to have working smoke alarms in your home. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
The final days of 2017 means the biggest savings of the year at all Russell Barnett dealerships. Shop in person or online now. Hundreds of GMs, Chryslers, Fords, and Kias are clearance priced, some thousands below MSRP. Don't buy any vehicle anywhere until you get Russell Barnett's price, and through January 2nd, all trades will be given maximum trade allowance.
8 new car brands, hundreds to choose from, all at 2017 discounted prices. And my question is, why buy anywhere else?
The spirit of the season is timeless. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
The animal shelter has served Tullahoma dogs for nearly 30 years. Now, you can help us build a bigger and better no-kill shelter. Your tax-deductible gift is matched dollar for dollar. So come on, bark it forward and donate now to have your tax-deductible gift matched. Make your check payable to the COT Shelter Building Fund and go to tullahomatn.gov to see all the unique gifts available for your generosity. For more details, you can call City Hall at 455-2648.
Welcome back. Members of American Legion Post 43 Big Brothers program were out last Saturday morning delivering food to needy families in Tullahoma. I spoke with Post Commander Benny Garrick and Downtown Lions Club President Eddie Smith. Benny, tell us a little bit about what you're doing up here today.
It's a cold Saturday, December 16th. We're delivering Christmas baskets to needy people.
About how many will you be delivering today? Do you have any
We'll
idea?
deliver 50 today. Now, we used to deliver a lot more than that, but the churches have gotten more active and they take care of a lot of needy people now. And so we've cut down ours some, but we're still going to see 50 people today that we're going to deliver food baskets to.
You know, this whole operation about how you select who receives these baskets, I believe has improved immensely over the years. It's a whole lot more efficient than it used to be. Tell us a little bit about that process.
It really has. The Salvation Army helps us with names, and we also, through our membership, get a lot of names turned in of needy people, and we try to hit as many as we possibly can. Hopefully we don't miss many.
You, the American Legion in general is still pretty active here at their post on Atlantic Street. Tell us a little bit about your organization, what they're doing right now these days.
This is Post 43, the American Legion, and I know we don't have a big building anymore, but we're still doing our projects, and this is one of them, and one of our big ones. As far as that goes, it's very important to our people to deliver these Christmas baskets.
Eddie Smith, president of the Tullahoma Downtown Lions Club, tell us what your involvement in this program is.
Well, Jim, this will be my 5th year helping out here. We have other members that from time to time will volunteer and help deliver these boxes to the community.
I hope you all can last 50 years.
If I can last another 50 years, I'll be here.
That's good.
Benny and I last year tried to figure out how many years it has been, but it's been so long, neither one of us can actually remember when it started. But, it was long before Benny and I were involved in the Legion, so it's been going on for a long time. All right, good show, guys, and thanks so much for what you're doing for our community.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
John Gray stopped by South Jackson Civic Center last week to check out the construction progress that is part of the Centennial Women's Club project, Light Up South Jackson.
All right, we're down at South Jackson Civic Center, and this is the part of Light Up South Jackson. This is on the south side of the hall, and there's the new ramp and stairs that have gone up and a new turnaround area. is being built. And then as we look around toward the front of the building, you'll see the new sidewalk going out to the street. And then there's all kinds of dirt being moved where the turnaround's going to be. And when we get to the other side, you'll see that they've torn out the front ramp and the front entranceway where most people normally go into the building. So lots going on at South Jackson Civic Center. And this is on the front side, and you can see where all the old ramp has been torn out, the old steps, and they're getting ready to rebuild all of this over here. And then the pots where the flowers were out there, and then we're looking back at the sun right now. But if you look right back through here, you'll see in between here and Old West, all that grass has been dug up where there will be new parking. So it's Light Up South Jackson, starting off with the parking lot revisions being done, and it's a happy time.
We bring you now this performance by the THS Aristocat Singers from the Tullahoma Middle School and High School Choral Winter Concert.
Mr. Grinch, you're as cuddly as a cactus, you're as charming as a you, Mr. Grinch. You're a banana with a greasy black tail. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. I'm gonna give you some, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you when the dirty night will have the gold. Mr. Grinch, Mr. Grinch, you're a nasty, nasty dog. Your heart is full of uncrushed, your soul is full of crap, Mr. Grinch. The 3 words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote: Stink, stank, stunk. Mr. Grinch, Mr. Grinch, with a nauseous super nose. You're a crooked, jerky jockey, and you drive a crooked horse, Mr. Grinch. You're a three-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich. With arsenic sauce.
We'll be right back with more Newsleader on 6.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 different locations, 8 new car franchises, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, a certified collision center with lifetime paint guarantee, Russell Barnett Hometown Auto Rental. Let our family exceed your expectations at the Russell Barnett Automotive family. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do, you know.
Everyday miracles at Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Is this the year you want to get fit? If so, check out just some of the things Tullahoma Parks and Rec has to offer. Kickboxing, aerobics, silver sneakers workouts, swim lessons, boot camp, water aerobics, basketball, Zumba, yoga, pickleball, lap swimming, treadmill, karate. Get fit, Tullahoma, and have some fun with Tullahoma Parks and Rec.
Welcome back. Tonight we have video highlights from the Shelbyville Christmas Parade, which airs several times this month in its entirety here on Channel 193.
Nice to see all the folks dressed up in the clothing of Charles Dickens, I guess.
Yeah.
Grand Marshal float coming around, getting the parade kicked off tonight. Well, we've got a beautiful night to have a parade. If you're watching this on TV and missed it, we're sorry you missed it. For years it's been cold or rainy, and this year is just a great night. Temperature's perfect. Everybody's abuzz. Town is full of people.
This is our Bedford County elected officials here. We've got a whole bunch of nice people that we see.
They all look a lot better this year. They're not freezing to death like they normally
that's
are.
right.
Good to see all of y'all. Folks that love to serve the county and take care of us here all through the year. We appreciate the work they're doing. Appreciate the job they're doing. There's a beautiful little girl that's riding tonight.
Awful cute. She's the tiny Miss Cinderella.
All right, fairest of the fair, Bedford County. You see how I sidestepped that and got right past?
I did. I noticed. Don't think I didn't. This is a young Miss Fairest of the Fair, Jaden Jackson. Now we've got, this is our second place winner, I believe. It is Macrotail Inn and Suites float.
I recognize Leanne over there. All right, we got wood designs with C&J. Got a nice looking little train there. What do we call that, a buggy or a caboose full of kids?
There you go.
Cascade High School.
We've got Mr. and Ms. Cascade from Cascade High School.
We'll stop just for a second of talking all the time and let you listen to some music.
Liberty Patriot Dance Team.
Okay, I was trying to make out those initials. Drivey Yow Hole. I don't guess it's a real one. Listen to it. All right, Malia, there's you another question. Was you a cheerleader too?
I was a cheerleader.
All right, our next float coming around looks like our first place float this year. Doing all right, Southside Church of Christ.
We had a Western theme this time.
They have. They've done a nice job. Won first place in competition.
Looks like a lot of hard work.
Merry Christmas, she said. All right, we got a great float tonight from Traders Bank. They've got the snowmaking machine. I am so thankful that the wind is blowing the other direction. Next up, the Shelbyville Lions Club. They're trying to knock us out with the candy. Yeah.
Merry Christmas. I need some Merry Christmas.
Yeah, all night we've been wanting candy to eat. Now they decided to throw it at us and see if they could wipe us out. Thankful for the airport and those people that do a great work out at our airport. You know, we got one of the best and most used airports in all of the southeast United States.
That's interesting.
So here's the man of the hour. Malia, the reason we came tonight was to see Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Have you been good this year?
Not going to get a gift at all, I'm afraid. Hopefully my wife loves me enough that she'll give me something no matter how that. Always loved Santa Claus and the magic of Christmas. So here we are, another Christmas parade coming to the end.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it.
It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
It's time for every family and business in Tullahoma to go green and recycle. Tullahoma Public Works makes it simple and easy to recycle. Just place your recyclable materials, paper, plastic, aluminum, and cardboard beside your garbage container on the same day your garbage is picked up. Your recycled materials don't have to be in a fancy container. Recycling is not only the right thing to do, it makes sense. Recycling pays. Paying to bury our garbage costs each of us. Please do your part. Let's go green, Tullahoma, and recycle.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. Tullahoma Fire Chief Richard Chastain stopped by our studios recently to remind citizens of the importance of having working smoke alarms in their homes.
I just thought we needed to talk a little bit about fire safety. This time of year, holidays coming, cold weather is here. We've been feeling it the last few days, and we just want to talk about fire safety. And we want to try to get everybody's attention. I can tell you in the last few days in our area, we've had a tremendous amount of fires.
Yeah, we've heard about that and been shocked about what's happened.
We've had a family of 5 that lost 3 of their members this past weekend in Moore County. Lincoln County had a church fire that was a total loss, and also had an apartment fire in the downtown area that was some severe damage. We've had field fires in Franklin County. We've had in Tullahoma, we had 3 house fires in the last 10 days. Of course, my focus is Tullahoma.
Sure.
And the last 3 fires we had in Tullahoma, the homes, none of them had working smoke alarms.
Okay.
What we're talking about is before you lay down and go to sleep at night, you need to make sure you've got a smoke alarm in your home that's less than 10 years old and that works. Before you let your children go to sleep in that house, you better make sure that you have a smoke alarm in there, it's less than 10 years old, and it works. Because if you don't, and you get out, and they don't, I will charge you with negligent homicide. I can promise you that. I mean, we're serious about this. We're not playing around, John. We're not joking. This can happen in Tullahoma tonight.
Right.
So we ask everybody, have a plan, have 2 ways out, have a meeting place once you get outside, so nobody has to go back in looking for somebody that didn't know where to go. Children are bad about hiding if they don't know where to go. So as an adult, it's my responsibility to tell Jackson where I want you to go when you hear that fire alarm.
Right.
And he knows right now he's going to that oak tree at the bottom of the driveway. And my wife knows that too. That way, if I go out the front door, they go out the back door, we're all going to that tree. If we don't have that plan, and I'm out in that front yard, and neither one of them are out there with me, what do you think I'm going to do?
You're going back in.
The same thing Mr. Robinson did. He went back in that house to save those children, and he didn't make it out either. No sense in that.
Yeah.
Got to have a meeting place.
Right.
We don't want to have to get bodies out of houses. We're tired of doing that.
Right.
Very seldom do we go to a fire that's in a very clean, straightened up house.
Right.
Most of the fires we go to are due to negligence and clutter. If you'll just clean up around things, straighten up, put things where they're supposed to be. If you come down to the fire station, our boots are exactly where they're supposed to be. Our trucks are exactly where they're supposed to be. They're checked every day. We've got a process. And if you'll have that process at your home, make sure your windows will open. Make sure your doors aren't blocked. Make sure stuff isn't sitting in front of your heaters. Don't overload a circuit. Listen, we had a fire the other day in a house, and they had a heater plugged in, and when the breaker tripped, it tripped 5 rooms in that house. All of them were on one circuit. And what had they done before? It had a 20 amp fuse in it, and it wouldn't hold, so they put a 30 amp fuse in it. you got to think for yourself a little bit. You got to take care of yourself.
Right.
You know,
right.
you got to think about your family. You got to think about those friends that are coming for the holidays, that are trusting you to be safe.
Right.
They're coming in. They're going to be staying with you. You're going to be cooking them dinner. Be safe. Think about things, please.
Serious stuff.
That's about all I've got.
It's serious stuff.
We've been advertising since 2009 free smoke alarms, and the last 3 homes in Tullahoma didn't have them. I mean, what else can we do?
Just try. Keep trying. Thanks for what you are able to accomplish. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up in a moment.
I have 30 seconds to tell you about RussellBarnett.com. We're going to find over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles, RussellBarnett.com. We're going to get your trade appraised, RussellBarnett.com. We're going to get financing done, RussellBarnett.com. We're going to get collision repair assistance, RussellBarnett.com. We're going to get auto rental assistance, RussellBarnett.com. We are the one-stop shop, one click away. Why click anywhere else?
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Welcome back. And from the Tullahoma High School, Tullahoma Middle School Choral Winter Concert, we bring you the 6th grade combined choirs performing Christmas in about 3 minutes.
Joy
And don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include Tullahoma Mayor Lane Curley, who will stop by to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, and one last reminder about the free Christmas lunch he organizes. We'll also speak with Sylvia Pinson and learn about all of the events coming to the Fly Arts Center in Shelbyville this year. All that and more on this week's Living.
And stay with us. We'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
Russell's got your truck, man. Russell's got your truck. Chevy, Ford, and Ram, man. Russell's got your truck. With the best selection anywhere. Russell's got your truck.
Keith Barnett here at the Russell Barnett Automotive Family, and man, do we ever have your truck. 4 brands, hundreds to choose from, all at year-end discounted prices. So with so much to choose from, my question is, why buy your next truck anywhere else?
Russell's got your truck, man.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family, caring for your family since 1932.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1984 at 70 degrees. The record low was in 1989 at 1 degree. The average high on this day is 50 and the average low is 30. Rain in the forecast for tonight with a low expected around 50. Rain continues in the forecast for Wednesday with a high of 53 and a low of 39. And partly cloudy weather on Thursday with a high of 61 and a low of 48. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great evening.